This one. This small paper here is what your clerk in there gave me. You see there's very little information on it. This little one. Okay. That's all she gave me. And I was trying, and I'm going to have to ask for witnesses now because the evidence has been destroyed. Was I asking the clerk for more information and for the file associated with this when you interacted with me, when you came in and tried to stop me recording? Was I asking the clerk?
Well, Mr. Wood, when I saw you recording, my focus was you recording in the building, not so much what you were asking for as far as paperwork. But let's figure this out.
So we can't establish whether I asked for and was not provided the document in part 2. This is what I was after, and there's some very interesting information. Now I see why they wouldn't want me to have this. You see how at the request of the city prosecutor they dismissed this? They never filed the charges because the prosecutor said don't file. That's not possible. That's not how.
Well, she gave you what you needed.
She didn't give me this. And what I needed was this bit of information that it was at the behest of the prosecutors. And I've already been through every agency. I went to traffic division, traffic court, the watch commander at Torrance Police. Who I need to talk to is the prosecutor at the prosecutor's office. And I would not have known that information when I left your clerk's office. And I was standing in front of your clerk recording and asking for this information. Okay. And I was forced to delete that video and have no evidence. And we just saw the police refuse to witness what they did.
Sir, how can I help you? So
I want to complain about your deputy for failing to give me this. What's the name of that document? Was there a title? Yeah, there is. TRAF.
And that's...
This came from the police department.
No, it didn't. This came from the other clerks, the traffic court clerk. Your clerk this is a superior court clerk. And I went to the traffic clerk, the other clerk, and I got a...
So what you're looking for is this form pertaining to this citation.
No, I'm asking why the clerk here did not provide me this form upon... You're right.
Citation. Okay.
Yeah, because it had critical information on it that I needed to have, and the clerk did not provide that for me, despite every effort being made. I think can we at least testify to that I made every conceivable effort.
I don't know the details of it, but we're going to figure this out.
When you put handcuffs on me and took me before a judge, was I at the clerk's window asking about this matter?
You were put handcuffs on because you're violating the court order of no recording inside the courthouse.
Where was I standing when you first began there?
The clerk's office, room 170.
Okay.
The nature of the conversation, I wasn't familiar with.
Okay, just a bit of sad, but I was standing in the clerk's office.
We'll figure this out. Give us a couple minutes.
Okay.
You can stay right here.
Yeah, see, I needed that paper.
Okay.
And she did not give me that paper. And there's reasons the city wouldn't want me to have paper. This is corruption, is what it is.
Okay. So
this is corruption.
Let me talk to my clerk and find out exactly what happened. And
it's a shame we couldn't just watch the video, isn't it? I had it all recorded.
Sir, I have no idea what happened. That's why I'm here asking you.
Well, you're a supervisor, and I would just like to raise your attention. I recorded these incidents. I swear that I'm recounting them accurately. The police refused to witness, but there's no evidence because the police forced me to delete the video.
I got you. Sir, I will talk to my clerk.
Do you have cameras in there, in the clerk's office?
We do not.
You do not?
We have a general order that we can't record. So we can't record what's going on.
Except for a peace officer while crime is in progress.
Okay.
That's in I've had the thing for 20 minutes now, so I can quote little bits of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, sir, I will talk to my clerk, and I'm sorry that you feel like you didn't get what you needed.
If I had left out of here, I would not have been able to resolve this issue. I only through my going to a second clerk's office, and I recorded her too. I asked her am I allowed to record in this clerk's office, and she said, I don't know what you're talking about, so I did. And that's sickening because you're trying to trick a poor man. I'm homeless. I don't even live here anymore. I traveled to this city to respond to this summons today, and now shady games are being played with it, and the whole situation is shady with Torrance City and the way they're behaving. The police force behaved, the way the city council behaved with issues regarding me. And for your clerk to not give me, like, her job is to receive and give documents and proof of giving them documents.
And sir, what she did was she gave you a proof of appearance that you had. So you had something in your that you had in your possession to show
To prove that I was.
that you did what you were supposed to. You showed up on the date and time.
Well, that's
that
good
you were
because
supposed
that
to.
can put my life at risk and
then
I can
what
go to
she
jail.
did- and then no, she gave you something showing you did what you were supposed to. You were ordered to appear by that citation. She gave you something showing that you were.
I asked if there was anything else.
Let me finish, please. She gave you proof of appearance so that you had something in your possession saying.
Well, that's good. I
you
needed
did
that.
exactly what you needed to do. And then she spoke to the officers to make sure that the case got dismissed. So she followed up with the police department to find out if the case was dismissed. That's why she put the information on there.
Well,
I
that's
don't think
fine.
she was intending to mislead you in any way.
I did everything in my power to obtain this document, and your clerk would not provide it, and another clerk.
Well, you know what?
Did.
Maybe it's a training
On the same
issue.
day.
Let me find out from my clerk.
Maybe it is a training
let me
issue,
find
but
out.
just the
But
thought
she's-
of not giving this page, this TRAF 046, this document, not to give that to me the first time when I'm told of it. That's one thing, and she actually at one point during the conversation when they were stopping me, she said, "I'll be with you in a moment," and then they said, "No, you're done. Leave." She actually wasn't finished with me or whatever, but they finished the conversation and claimed.
She was told to step away. Is that true? She was told to step away.
She was told.
She was told to step away.
Okay, well, she told me I'll be with you in a moment, and
But she did come and get me too. But at the time, you were engaged with the sheriff's department.
yeah, even after they had made contact, though, I had on too bad on the video. She was like, "I'll be with you in a moment," and then shortly after they said I was done, I was like, "No, and I was asking follow-up questions for more information about this, and this right here is what I was looking
We would
for.
have finished it, but at the time, you were engaged with the sheriff's department.
And constitutionally protected behavior. I was engaged. They have an unconstitutional order. I'm aware. I'll be back in January. That's already. I made that decision a few minutes ago. I'll be back in January, and I'll fix your cookies on that. Yeah.
Okay. So, is there anything else that I can help you with? I will talk to my clerk.
So you're telling me there is no written formal complaint process?
Well, I'm going to talk to my clerk right now.
Well, here's the
You
thing.
can write it in. if
I've
you'd
got
like
video
to
of
write a
these
letter.
cops refusing to be a witness and a judge's minute order saying to delete the video. So I want to subpoena witnesses. Okay? It may be a civil lawsuit. It could even be criminal, depending on how it's going down.
I don't
Is
have anything
there-
to do with that.
Okay, all right. So
But
you
with the
answered one
complaint,
simple
what
question.
you
Is
can
there
do
such a
is
thing
you
as a
can-
complaint?
You can write in a letter, and you can use my name. My name is Heidi Towns. I'm the supervisor of the criminal department.
Heidi Towns. So just write in a complaint.
Just write in a complaint. I mean, I'm taking it formally because I'm listening to what you're saying, but if you
I
would like to
I
write
can't
in,
show
you
it to other
also-
people. I can't.
That's why I gave you the option. You can go
Yeah.
ahead and try. You can write a letter in to me. So
Okay.
if you want to do it.
Yeah, but please advise her, if anyone else is in this situation, which you'll probably never see again, they definitely need this paper with the list of reasons why it was dismissed. And the one, it's scandalous. The list, what they put on here is horrible. That's interesting. But no matter what it was, you would want to know. This is information. It's relevant. It should be given to anyone anyone involved in this case should be served
and
with
I will
this.
look into that, sir.
Because I
do
did not
see
know,
that-
and I made a vlog. I would not have guessed this.
Okay.
You could have given me 100 guesses, and I would not have guessed this. I would have guessed this. I would have guessed this. I would never have guessed this.
I will look into it, sir, myself. It does say that it's an officer's. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's an officer's application in order to dismiss citation. So, and it does say that it's from the City of Torrance Police Department.
Yeah, I
But
already
will
checked in
look
with them. They
but I
said,
will look
"Talk
into
to
that
you."
form, but it does look like it's a police department's form. But I will look into it for you.
Yeah, it definitely needs to be given to anyone.
Did they